Do I know you?
You don't.
It's in the can.
Gigantic! Darkstar Press! Glowing in the dark! What?
A high-risk maneuver.
Now you know. Minus 5 stars!
That's a wrap.
Of course you know this means war. Go!
Player 1 wins.
This may sting. Bandage this! Dodge this! Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Major surgery! Major surgery! Tell me where it hurts. It's this! Next time.
Player 1 wins.
Repent, for your death is nigh. Turn it before us! Her will.
Can I get a round of applause for Ark?
Albus, Horace, I shouldn't be long.
Yes, boss.
She who molds. I remain. You are broken. Albus.
Get lost, pal.
How do I look? I wasn't even trying.
Why,
That's a wrap.
Looks like I found a new scratching pose. Don't lose your head over this.
Player 1 wins.
Are you ready?
For over a decade. Pass.
To me!
Pardon me.
Here lies you.
Not so fast.
Arrogant fool.
Thanks, Lev.
Player 1 wins.
Egrets, dispatch. Ready, number 13. Egrets, a pathetic imposter.
Player 1 wins.
Hang on to your hat.
So.違います。え？そんな。そう。 何でしょうか。行ってきます。
Happy birthday, Selene. Time to blow out your candles.
It was her voice that called me back. Another skullgirl has been unleashed on New Meridian.
She appears to have stopped the building from crashing into the streets below.
Yosh, 行きましょう。
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行きましょう。 Vitaly!
The Contiello tradition lives on.
I couldn't do it without you. I don't even recognize my Meridian anymore. How long was I asleep?
That I do not know, but I do know that it still reeks of the Medicis. Pardon me, miss, but what year is it?
Here. What rock did you crawl out from?
Samson.
Leviathan. Surprised you ain't dead yet. Though I'd need to ask a coroner to be sure.
Nice to meet you. My name is Philia. Sienna Contiello. But please, call me Squiggly. The pleasure is all mine. The city's changed so much while I was gone. Tell me, do you live around here?
No, at least I don't think so. I lost my memory, so Samson's helping me look for the skull heart to wish it back.
The skull heart?
Philia! You've gotta learn to shut your yap.
What is the meaning of this, Samson?
Things got complicated. It's none of your business. Never was.
Miss Philia, do you have memories from before your head was occupied by this follicular vagabond?
Huh? What do you mean?
Stay out of this, worm!
Does she seek the skull heart, or have you pushed her toward it? I won't idly watch you bring doom to another host.
Speaking of hosts, get a good look at his, kid. I'd say she looks like she ditched her own funeral, but she's not dressed nice enough for it.
I beg your pardon.
You don't want to make friends with the undead, kid. Can't trust them when there's a skullgirl pulling their strings.
And they seem so nice, too.
You selfish fool, Samson. All these centuries, you've learned nothing. My lady, I humbly beg your assistance in this intervention.
Of course. My apologies in advance, Philia. For what it's worth, we will aim for the boar infesting you.
It's still hitting me in the head.
You've gone too far, Samson.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
We won't...
Take this! Dragon Strike!
Madame.
Grave!
Got it! Come on! Just you wait!
That won't do.
Let it be. We won't fall.
Mother,
Thrust.
punch! Now!
We won't fall.
Watch your feet! Can't do this!
All right.
Bring it back!
No way! See this? Leviathan!
Weak!
Would you...
Just you wait.
Pardon me.
We hardly knew ye.
Now! How? Would you kindly...
Let it
Watch your feet!
A forest of thorns shall be there too. Technique is the basis of every pursuit.
If that was you being polite, I'd hate to fight you when you're mad.
Learned a few new tricks, you old worm!
Forgive us, but far worse will befall you if you pursue the Skull Heart. I speak from experience when I say that its consequences cannot be shaken off. Surely you must know what's happening to this city.
I hate to say it, but he's got a point. It's not too late to back out, kid. What do you say?
No.
You can't even remember the life you're risking.
I think someone I knew got in a mess, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I can't walk away from that just because I don't remember what I did. Samson, you said you'd support me, no matter what choice I made.
Looks like we can't call it quits just yet.
Arrogant fool. Your meddling will end only in tragedy.
Who in the world was that? He seemed rather rude and reckless.
Samson was once respectable. I even considered him a friend. But that was a long, long time ago. Even before there was a Skull Heart. I know not what he seeks to accomplish now, but it will not end well for him or that girl.
Lorenzo will have to wait. We have to get to the Skull Heart before they do. It shouldn't be too hard to find it. I can feel the Skull Girl's presence again.
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this, but I shall follow you to the end.
You already did that, remember?
Are you ready?
For over a decade.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
To me!
Not bad. Would you kindly...
Double!
Downfall.
To me!
Pardon me.
You're not stopping us. Are you ready?
For over a decade.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Would you kindly...
You wish. Don't even try. You wish. Don't even try.
Straight!
One. Surprise!
Tremolo!
Surprise! The Contiello tradition lives on.
I couldn't do it without you. Your parasite. It's unusual how it blocks my control. Yet your connection to the heart is strong. Through it, I can sense that you, too, seek revenge against the Medicis. And against the man that silenced you. I believe you're a good person, but the heart's power is poison. Even when you used it to save those people, I could feel its hate growing inside you. I've seen where that hatred ends. You are not immune to its corruption either. You think you can resist the Skull Heart? I can feel your will falter. Before long, its power will overwhelm you. Seems someone didn't finish this job.
This battle is all in the mind. Let's rock!
Die. Be afraid. Destroy. Silly monster.
Just you wait!
Dragon Claw! Die kick! Beauty! Double!
Out of my way. Go forth. Go forth.
Time to really clean up.
Go, slave. You dare challenge me? Would you try these? Ready?
Let it
Know your place.
one S.
Know your in your grave. Our halo isn't over.
We're just getting started.
Think about what you are doing. Lorenzo is on the run, and his empire is vulnerable and in disarray. Don't throw away our only chance to break his grip on New Meridian. I'm sorry,
Squiggly, behind you!
You were given another chance, and all you do is disappoint.
What? Lilia, you're helping us?
Yeah, we are. So can the high and mighty crap.
While the assistance is appreciated, your ill intentions are an entirely separate matter.
We'll worry about the heart later. Let's team up and take care of this monster.
I would be delighted. But whatever you do, don't let your guard down. This foul thing is brimming with the same power as the Skull Heart.
That girl is a Medici, Squiggly. Knowing that, do you still want to ally with her? The Contiellas and the Medicis. Need I remind you how things worked out the last time your two families met?
I'll let her actions speak for her, not you.
Come on, Samson. Let's make a good impression.
Right on her faces.
Let's finish this miscreant.
With pleasure.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Madame.
Leviathan!
On the cry. Arise! Arise!
Get over here! Leviathan!
Would you kindly...
Ready before us.
Dragon Claw! There is no... Double!
Got it!
Now! Experience!
Got it! Later!
Goodbye! Dragon Punch! Let's go!
Later!
Eka, Leviathan! We will defeat you every time.
You underestimate the ruthlessness of the Medicis. I'm surprised you don't recognize me. I joined your mother for her final birthday celebration. It was such a blessed day. Don't you remember it?
It was all your doing!
Hardly. I merely let Lorenzo know that the Contiellas possess the heart. After that, all that I trusted and goodwill built up for the generations. Then And today, 14 years later, your family's fate deters others from standing against Lorenzo.
I've heard enough! Demon, I'll see you burn in hell! You exist only to manipulate! I won't let you slay me!
I'm not sure what to say. I didn't know any of this.
It doesn't matter. What's important to know is that the heart can never bring happiness. Not for you, your friend, or anyone else. Lorenzo fought a Skullgirl before, but he never ran. Something else has hurt him. He's been weakened and he won't last.
For everyone else's sake, I hope you are right. But I suppose you would be the one who would know.
What will you do this time, Leviathan?
It would appear we've become quite inseparable. I will remain by your side until you next awaken.
Thank you.
Let's play.
Peacock! Finally!
Oh, Leduc, Hive! Meet Peacock, Lab 8's magnum opus.
So this is Project Peacock. I've read your papers, but I'm embarrassed to say that I can barely follow them.
Well, I'll explain. Project Peacock is equipped with not one, but 2 synthetic parasites. Lab Zero has created one other like her, but more extreme methods were required to complete the synchronization.
2 synthetic parasites? Regulating the soul contamination must be difficult.
Indeed. But with a proper theonite balance, I think we could graft even more onto future subjects. The Argus system not only lets her see everything, but the eyes also generate powerful Z-rays at the precise wavelength needed to disrupt the Skullgirl's essence.
Hey, Gramps! Shut it! I'm busy here.
The Avery unit is admittedly a bit less well understood. We designed it to be a spatial link between her body and Lab 8's vast underground arsenal, but she's doing things with it I never imagined possible.
Seriously, Doc, shut it! Let's get into the good part.
To think, that poor mutilated orphan I found may be the one to defeat the Skullgirl once and for all.
What does she brush her teeth with, anyway? Metal polish?
I think the bath and our usual morning routine were implied, but they aren't something the audience needs to see. Hero arrives at the last second.
Something big is about to happen!
Fight! Come light! I make
Damn it, kid!
With hair that spiky, you could become a main character. A cat girl is fine too.
Decide who's Destiny!
Let's rock! Go!
I'm having a ball!
Did I just catch a phantom thief? Hey, this ain't the convention hall.
Quiet on the set!
Fight! Art is an explosion. I make stop shining. This is where I choose. Incinerate that! This not
Clear the way.
I am the true warrior of justice. Man, who are all these posers getting between me and the Skullgirl? Don't they know who I am? I was built to beat Skullgirls. The sooner I get done with that Skullgirl, the sooner we can get back and watch Glorious Annie's Symphony of Star Stuff.
Yeah, I gotta get back in time for wrestling. Ugh. I heard Beowulf's coming out of retirement.
Hold it, everyone! We've got a message coming in from Dr. Avian.
Coming, Doc. Labs are attacked.
The dog's in trouble! Too late. Whoever it was, they really did a number on the lab.
Patricia.
Did you hear that? I think I heard Doc Avian.
Dr. Avian! Who did this to you?
Lab Zero. Valentine betrayed us. She let the Skull Girl in.
Which way did they go?
They fled to New Meridian. Follow, but make sure the others are safe. I know you can protect everyone. I know you can defeat the Stalker.
He's gone, boss.
Guys, get ready. Pissing me off is the last mistake those idiots will ever make. Squawk! I see her, boss! The schoolgirl is right over there! Wait, it can't be. Marie? She's the schoolgirl?
I'm sorry, my child, but your reunion with Marie will have to wait. She has important business to attend to in the Grand Cathedral.
Another peacock? Looks more like a dodo to me. Extinct.
Enough! Avian's legacy ends now.
In the name of Lab 8, I will pulverize you!
Everyone good to go?
Showtime! Solar flare! Word on a boom! Hit him! It's dead! You weapon blast! Hit him! Old style! Flip! And zero style! Needed Rick, you my eye! I choose you! Hit him! It's dead! Old style! Incinerate that! I like your tasting cosplay. Hello, nurse. Nice place you got here, by the way.
So, Lab 8's ultimate weapon finally arrives. I never expected you to be double, but don't worry. I'll be fitting you with a toe tag shortly.
So why'd you do it? Both of our labs are supposed to be working together to destroy the Skullgirl. And you let her right to us!
As though I'd explain myself to a child. We came to stop Dr. Avian's work, and that's what we did.
You really think I'm gonna let you walk out of here alive, nurse?
I don't think you have a choice. I'll admit you were almost an interesting opponent, but infected by Avian's philosophy of weakness, you're nothing more than garbage. Double, it's time Lab 8's final experiment came to an end.
Squawk! We'll show you weakness, lady!
We're gonna murderize you. Time to die, traitor!
Yeah, what they said. We're sending you straight to hell for what you did to the doc! Hey, this ain't the convention hall!
Break a leg out there!
Go! This is mine, hold this up! Lock them down! Go! Listen up! Get them!
Right.
Lock the zero style! Keep it up here! My own style! Get up! Get them! Work! Out! Hammer! Secret sword! Get up! Collect! That could have done with a little less fan service. Marie!
Patricia, you should not have come. Do not worry about me. My quest is nearly at an end.
Oh, please. Don't worry about you? Some hellish MacGuffin has turned you into an undead killing machine. And I was created to stop you. And there's no way you can beat me. So of course I'm worried about ya.
Look, Patricia. You will understand.
Whoa. Is that him? So all these people are...
Evil. From the slave traders of Ramograd to their patrons, the Medicis. All must perish. Patricia, please leave. I cannot guarantee your safety much longer.
You know I can't do that. You must be taking everything you've got to fight that thing inside ya. One of these days, you'll slip up and you'll be just as bad as those guys. Or worse. You leave me no choice but to beat you down, blow you up, and rip the skull heart right out of you. Let's hope there's enough of you left that we can sit down with some pie together when this is all over, okay? I bet that's why you're wearing those skulls, to change your image. Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime! It's showtime! This is my whole thing,
You can't stop my wish.
What?
Be afraid.
This is Mew Meyer! Bingo!
Go for it.
Bingo!
Die. See how weak you are. Know your place. See how weak you are. You dare challenge me. You dare challenge me? Know your place. See how weak you are. You dare?
The bird of Hermes is my name! Told you I'd win. But I appreciate you trying to put up a fight. Now, about the skull fight. Who needs wishes? I'm already the strongest spirit.
Foolish child. Do you really think this is over?
You stood up for us, and I ran. Found the skull thought maybe I could then punish people at you.
You're good. You'll always be my friend. Got it?
That makes me happy.
Tell you what. I'll pick up where you left off. Now that I beat you, saved the day, and it's rerun season, I don't have much to do. So why not? Well, that, and bloodying those mafia fools sounds like a hoot.
That would be wonderful. Thank you, Patricia. It was good seeing you. One last time.
Then there were two.
So, the rumors were true. Guiders resorted to experimenting on children now. My, how the mighty have fallen.
Cram it, Granny. I don't want to rush you, but let's get this over with already.
tuck you in for your final bedtime.
Let's play!
Big dude! Back on the beat. New Meridian's a dangerous city. Even for me. Especially for me. I used to be a cop. And I always tried to do the right thing. But I got one thing wrong. And it just about cost me my life. You see, I thought the police were supposed to catch the bad guys. It doesn't work like that in New Meridian. My squad was on a take from the Medici Mafia. You can guess what happened next. They left me for dead. They thought I was gone. And it just about cost me my life. Big dude! Back on the beat. New Meridian's a dangerous city. Even for me. Especially for me. I used to be a cop. And I always tried to do the right thing. But I got one thing wrong. And it just about cost me my life. You see, I thought the police were supposed to catch the bad guys. It doesn't work like that in New Meridian. My squad was on a take from the Medici Mafia. You can guess what happened next. They left me for dead. They thought I was gone. Turns out that I'm full of surprises. These days, I walk a different beat. The Skullgirls. They play by a whole different set of rules, and they'll keep on coming until we put an end to the source of their power. The Skull Heart. That's my job. If I can do that, we don't have to worry. For a while. To find the Skull Heart, I gotta track the Skullgirl. To track the Skullgirl, I gotta go where she'll be. Turns out this one has it in for the Medicis. This should be fun. Time to check out the River King Casino. A Medici joint lit up like a Christmas tree with theonite readings. If it's not the Skullgirl, I don't know what it is.
Hey, you! Big guy in the coat. Hold it! I can tell you're a pro, and I don't mean at gambling. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd try my luck. Maybe catch a show.
Well, too bad. The show caught you. I have a feeling there ain't just poker chips in those pockets. Open your coat.
That won't be necessary. I've seen what I need to see. Turns out this just ain't my scene. Why don't you get back to entertaining your adoring patrons with your acrobatics? I'll see myself to the door.
I'm not stupid, buddy. I don't know what you think you're up to, but I know guys like you. And if a guy like you doesn't work for us, well, he needs a damn good reason to be here. Get it?
Girl, you don't know what you're asking for. You know, you got this fantasy in your head about getting out of the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Shuffle! Black and blue, downtown! Right on. It's Kelly, get busy! Beat! Shake right on, Armstrong! Shuffle! Make him black! It's Kelly, black and blue! Stop! Wrong rip, wrong ready! Ow!
I won't hesitate to lay the hammer down on any clown that comes around.
Jeez, one-man band? More like one-man army.
There was a time when I cared about wasting the Medicis, but y'all moved down a few notches in my priorities. Nowadays, I'm more worried about wasting my time.
Wait, come in! That raid is under attack! We gotta hurry! We can't hold...
Since the Skullgirl didn't stick around, it looks like this was a setup. Sorry, Missy, but I've got somewhere else I've gotta be. You watch your step from now on. Showed up sooner than I expected, you old copycat. Who are you supposed to be? There's only one big band. You ain't fooling nobody.
Your very existence is a symbol of humanity's arrogance. The parts of you that can still be considered alive are on borrowed time. And that time is over. Even cloaked in your form, my superiority will be clear.
If you think you're scaring me, then you really don't know a damn thing about me. Let me teach you something. This jive turkey thinking he can be the real article?
Toast to your health. Showtime.
Get on up. Shuffle. Rat soup. No time to drink. Shuffle. Get ready. Boogie, stop. Super. That's alright. I'm too old for this. From the clock's chime to the cock's crow is but an instant. I must go. I might be made of metal, but you're the one with the tin ear. You might try to copy my style, but you can't fake soul.
The next time we fight, my power will not be so limited.
Somebody got in here and trashed the place, and while they were doing it, somebody else kept me out. Figures. It wasn't me they wanted. It was the doc. Damn. My night just got a whole hell of a lot worse. Of course, soon enough, theirs will too. When I catch up with them. They trashed this place good. They knew what to hit and they knew how hard. They've been in a lab like this one before. And these scalpels, they ain't the docs. And they sure as hell ain't what you'd find down at New Marie in general either. That gives me some ideas. Time to find the Lab 8 survivors before somebody else does.
That Skullgirl's got my blood on the boil. Come on, boys, we're off. It's murder time.
We're returning to Lab 8 to pick up the pieces, Peacock. That's our priority.
I'm with Ilian. This fight isn't over. We need to get our hands on whatever might help.
Who cares?
They might come back, Peacock. We will get them first.
Did you trade your brain for a beehive? I get the Skullgirl. I smash the skull heart. Kapow! After that, easy street.
Not so fast.
Aw, man. Not the blowhard. Scram! Beat it! Get out of here, you big mook!
Take it easy, Peacock. Stop and think.
Thinking ain't my game, Brassafrass. My job is clobbering Skullgirls. How's about you take care of the kitties while I exit stage left?
Big talk. But you ain't ready to walk that talk. We'll track her down and take her out. Together.
Oh, Saxy ain't gonna let you go. Clean his clock.
Don't clown me, Peacock. I do not fool around.
Too bad, Big Bird. All I do is fool around.
Hey, little troublemaker.
Ziggy zag, ziggy zag. Cheers!
Downtown! Show enough. It's Jelly. Rug cut. Stop. Shuffle. Get busy. Wrong rip. Show enough. Downtown. Super Sonic. This Scotty's running up the wrong riff.
You pack a wallop for an old guy, but you can't stop this tune. Oh, Tommy!
Excuse me?
Damn, she's gone. That fool is gonna get herself killed. If she can't even take me out, no way she's ready to face off against the Skullgirl. And if I can't stop her, Dr. Avian's work goes down the drain. Ain't no way I'm gonna allow that. Especially not now. Sorry, but I've gotta go after her.
Don't worry about us. You take care of Peacock. We'll head back to the lab.
The doc didn't make it out. So now I've gotta track down Peacock, the Skullgirl, and his killer. I'd say I was earning my pension tonight, but somehow I don't think Lab 8 offers a retirement plan.
I like to think we offer other benefits.
Ain't that right? Later, White Finn.
Be careful, Ben. Come back to us in one piece.
What is it about tonight? I can't swing a dead me without hitting an alley full of weirdos. And looky here, a Medici Tin Man out for a stroll. Right next to a body of water conveniently placed for dumping a sorry corpse, too. Good thing this one looks like he'll sink. It's time to get some revenge for the Fishbone Gang.
You're messing with the wrong man, lady.
We'll see about that.
Big band don't wada-ta to the shamaka, cause that's a kama leap a cha.
Who will be my ride home?
Showtime! Cutting the rug, downtown! Damn! Big black shuffle, taking it easy. Downtown! Am I the meanest? Rock out. Shake it busy. Tiffany, shine! Boogie! Right on. Solid. Down to that.
I can't walk.
Brick house. You should have known I got the black belt in baritones.
Fortune, hold it. This is my old partner.
Now he tells me.
If you wouldn't run off on your own... Sorry, Ben. She's with me. A little flaky, but she gets the job done, in the end. She's helping me do some recon.
You used to cuff him, not cuddle.
She's helping me with a case, Ben. I need all the help I can get. Things are crazy these days. Though you don't need me to tell you that.
You can say that again. The Skullgirl got some help that... knows a bit too much about the ASG operation. The lab got tossed. Avian's dead.
Ashley, I was looking for you. Things are going to hell around here, but I'll spare you the song and dance. Sounds like you've got much bigger problems, my friend.
I'm looking for somebody who uses heavy-duty scalpels. Someone who knows their way around a lab, too. And if it's who I think it is, there ain't an aspirin big enough to dent my headaches tonight.
Say no more. Get on with your search, big man. You want my advice? Head downtown. There's some shady goings-on that smell like Skullgirl. And don't worry about me, all right? I'm no rookie. I can handle one dismembered small-timer.
Just don't let her out of your sight. And if you get him killed, lady, I'll be back to separate your head from your shoulders. Permanently.
Oh, officer, I'm as innocent as a kitten.
Do I look stupid?
Well...
Can it?
What in the hell was that?
The Skullgirl has revealed herself, and her attention is fixed elsewhere. She may have destroyed Lab 8, but she now has found a more fitting target for her wrath. Join me.
I want to see New Meridian cleaned up, but not like this. Damn!
This is the perfect opportunity. While her attention is fixed on keeping that tower aloft, she is vulnerable. We must strike immediately and decisively. You will engage the Skullgirl with Painwheel. The Skullgirl will not be able to retaliate, and should be no match for a coordinated assault from 2 ASG units.
Yo, Dice, do you know how many people will die if we do it your way and she drops the tower? We've got her in our sights now. It's only a matter of time before we take her down. We can do it without the collateral damage.
That is of no consequence. The only thing that matters is destroying her before her power further awakens.
You know, if I couldn't see a big damn brain, I'd be asking myself if you even had one.
This is your responsibility. Lost us, Avian? The only miscalculation I've made is in attempting to work with another soft-hearted fool from Lab 8. Avian, at least, served the cause by creating weapons to battle the Skullgirls. Even if those weapons have obvious flaws. Mine are not so weak. Pain belongs to you. Go now. Attack the Skullgirl.
Nope, I don't think so.
If we must go through you, then that is what we will do. Painwheel, destroy this defective tool, and do it quickly. You must pursue the Skullgirl before we lose our chance.
Ordering me!
Do it! Now!
It's Big Band. The D is silent.
Zigzag, zigzag! Cheers!
Downtown! Taking it, Jack! Road cut! Downtown. It's Kelly. Boogie. Whoop No time. You a bad mamma jamma.
Such as this one easily. I saw to that. I can sense your resistance, Painwheel. I had thought you would be the perfect vessel, but sadly, you yet require refinement. You wasted my efforts. Return to Lab Zero immediately, or reprogramming.
No!
I will expect you shortly. Obey my command or suffer the consequences. I will tolerate no further disappointment.
You don't have to listen to him, girl.
Who are you?
I'm just another anti-Skullgirl soldier. The difference is nobody tells me what to do. And if you let us help you, it could be the same for you. While that knucklehead was running his mouth, I called a friend, Leduc. Be the same for you. While that knucklehead was running his mouth, I called a friend, Leduc. He'll be here soon, and he'll take you somewhere safe.
They've done some terrible things to her. You want me to take her back to Lab 8's crew?
Yep. Ilium will know what to do.
What are you going to do?
Me? I've got to track down the other one before she gets herself killed. And now I know where she'll be.
Another Lab 8 loser. Makes 3 for 1 today. First, that fool avian.
So Peacock is here. Thanks.
More like was. You're a bit late, I'm afraid. Maria's made short work of her. As Double and I will of you.
I see how it is. You knocked off the dock while you shipped your pal Double. Nice name, dude. Real clever. Kept me busy. A nurse and a nun. You ever read your own job description? I'll buy you a paper so you can check the classifieds. It's cheap and you might learn something.
The only one who's going to learn a lesson is you. You'll feel a little sting, and then you won't feel anything at all.
Think so? I'm not so sure. You don't seem like much without your squad. The Last Hope has a lot to answer for. Where are they?
Gone. Though I keep their mementos with me. I can schedule an appointment if you want to meet them. In fact, we have an opening right now.
Mementos? How sweet. Since it looks like you turned traitor in exchange for your life, that's when you hooked up with your churchy friend, right?
I saw an opportunity and I took it. We all run out of luck one day. Like you did all those years ago. Like you did just now.
And you will never trouble another soul.
Ooh-wee! This pigeon built like a brick house.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Don't even try.
Take it. Armstrong!
Don't even try.
Armstrong! Armstrong! Shake it. Take it. Black and blue. No time to dribble. Armstrong. Fresh. Get busy. It's Jelly. Show enough. Give him the prize. Damn, girl, you must got the devil in you.
I sure hope Peacock isn't dead. I'd whoop you either way, but I'll enjoy it more if I'm not distracted by rage.
You mean Patricia? No, I did not kill her. I could not. But for the sake of destroying the ones who abused us, I was forced to deal with her.
And now you have to deal with me.
Don't you mean us, Big Blag?
Peacock?
The one and only.
Patricia? You intend to battle me again?
That first go-round was just a warm-up, old pal. Now that I got my backup band, it's time to cheat.
You both want the Medicis to pay. Why then must you fight me?
The Medicis are run-of-the-mill street trash. But you, there's no bigger threat than a skullgirl on the loose. Nothing personal, but these days I have just one job, to stop your heart from beating.
Turns out we got hired by the same employer. He ain't too picky, but what can you do? Business is booming. Why, it's Skullgirl season!
Once, at the orphanage, you tried to save me. But I won't hold back this time.
That's why I got into this hurry. You're losing control.
Then come, if you dare.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Hocus Pocus!
Serve your new master. Be afraid. Die. Be afraid. Go forth. Take your place. Go forth. Go forth. Die. You dare challenge me? Go, Flame. No. See how weak you are. Know your limits.
Are you
Join the Big Bang! Black and blue!
You dare challenge me?
Give me a hit! Shake better!
See how weak you are.
Django, Clarinet! Give me a hit!
Nice to your grave.
This blow! Tiffany, fly! Give me a hit! Next time, try falling down a flight of stairs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my greatest hit.
Every time you destroy this vessel, another will appear. There is no purpose to your actions. I shall always return.
So what? You'll have him dead. You just have to live long enough to see it. Getting beat by the Skullgirl was just a reality check. The next one is gonna hurt even worse. It might even kill you. If you want to survive it, you better learn your lesson and make Sometimes you gotta be taught your limitations the hard way. The good news is that you don't have to face reality alone. The truth is, you never stop learning. I got a refresher today, too. Penguin and Peacock, and others like them. just needs somebody to keep him on track. Might as well be me, right? I'm not dumb enough to think this is a happy ending. Ain't no such thing. The nun, the nurse, and the skullgirl ain't the only shadows falling on New Meridian. We're gonna need those girls if we don't want to lose the last of the light. Seeing the skullgirl trash my city and kill my comrades? Taking her down wasn't for revenge, but it felt good just the same. This city and me, we've been through a lot. New Meridian, it's not what it used to be, but neither am I.
Yo, Bandcamp! You ever think about publishing your stories? You could call them Defective Comics!
Nah, I don't want to steal the spotlight from you. We wouldn't even have to change the title.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey.
Let's play.
The hero that did the impossible. The man that defeated a monster. He rallied a nation at war. There was a time when everyone could say, I know Beowulf. During the Grand War, the people of the Canopy Kingdom were gripped with a terrible fear of the race of savage giants known as the Giggans. They were unstoppable. Then he defeated the brutal Giggan warrior Grendel in a no-holds-barred exhibition match as the nation watched. Seeing her son defeated, Grendel's mother was consumed by rage and lashed out. But our hero didn't flinch. The hag went down. That day, Beowulf became a legend. It wasn't long before Wolfomania was running wild. Beowulf, the champion of a nation, a natural entertainer, remembered for his wolf pack of fans, and for action figures the Canopy Kingdom's little boys couldn't live without. But when the war ended, the patriotic spirit that fueled that adoration for Beowulf began to fade. After he left the ring, he was stuck with bit parts in cheap action flicks, game shows. He didn't go out with a growl, but with a whimper, as the bad wolf man on the popular kids show, Annie of the Stars. Beowulf disappeared from the public eye. How long has it been since anybody's heard that famous howl?
Shut up, TV. I still got the howl. And I got the noise complaints to prove it. Those were the good old days, right? High five, buddy. Come on, don't leave me hanging.
We interrupt Canopy Kingdom Celebrity Crash Out for a breaking report. The Skullgirl has reappeared. Sightings have been confirmed in downtown New Meridian and Maplecrest.
Ow! Little ladies! Wait a sec. Did you slap me, bro? Not cool. Sister, you gotta help me. This thing is possessed.
Is that the arm of a Giggan?
What does it look like? Quick, do an exorcism or something.
You should rid yourself of it, child. The dead are under the Skullgirl's control now.
Hey, I earned this trophy fair and square. She can't have it. Finally, stupid thing calmed down.
You have been given a second chance. Renounce it. Be not prideful.
Damn right I'm proud. I'm gonna kick some Skullgirl butt! I knew all you little wolves out there couldn't forget your main man. He's back to protect the pack. The Skullgirl's gonna regret treading on wolf territory.
Hey, champ! You sure you're ready for this? It's been years since you got in the ring. I might be too much for you to hurt. How am I doing? I can't believe I get to help out with your comeback!
Good. You're doing fine. Looks like we both got something to prove. Are you ready, Wolfpack? 'Cause I am! Finally! The wolf has come back to New Meridian!
So you be quiet.
Huh?
Danger! Danger!
Dogstone press! 120 ear Python! Reach up! That's a wrap. The line for autographs starts here. That little demonstration should put any doubts about my comeback to rest. That's just what I'll do to the Skullgirl, too!
Okay? Don't worry about me, big guy. It's usually worse than this.
How'd you like your first headliner? You taste blood out there, babe? You smell the crowd? They're hungry for more. They're dying for the wolf. Forget that no-name you just dropped on the mat. Even Grendel is ancient history. You're back.
It's like the last few years never even happened. I'm so glad we're back in business together, bro. I am so pumped!
Good, good. This is just the beginning. Zane McDougal is gonna take you all the way this time. I promise. Before too long, you'll be taking on the whole world's enemy, the Skullgirl, in front of the cameras.
This train don't stop!
Not this time. But first things first. The town's in an uproar, right? Because of the Skullgirl. The populace is... how can I put this? They're hugging their teddy bears and crying. You can hear them out there, crying in fear. And do you know why?
I don't! Tell me why!
I'll tell you why. It's because there are so many freaks on the streets. The Skullgirl shows up, everything goes all wobbly, and the characters come popping out of the woodwork. We need someone to put them back in the woodwork. You think you could be a carpenter for me, Beowulf?
Don't you worry, man. My entire body's a hammer.
Right. Right. Look, it's all set up. You don't have to worry about a thing. The cameras will capture your brave battle on behalf of the little people. Can you do that for me?
I can be a hero!
You wanna be a hero? Go and get him!
I love the way you think, man. Always one step ahead.
You can't stop me!
That's right! The wolf is here to put a stop to... Wait a second. Hey, you, guy. Roll camera. This is gonna be epic. What's he talking about?
No idea. You think you could make a fool out of me? Get out of my way!
Finally! The wolf has come back to Little Innsmouth!
I can't wait to see this.
Cheers!
It's nothing! 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 It's nothing!
What? Stannis?
Nothing!
Hold this for me!
It's in the can.
Have a nice day.
I won't go back! You can't make me!
She's gone. Man, Zane wasn't kidding about the freak show. That fight was one big highlight reel. Remember, the tape goes to Zane McDougal. Write it down, would you, buddy?
We only deliver what's on our menu.
Don't you worry, babe. It's all part of the Beowulf comeback story. A big, beautiful story. Good old Zane's gonna make you look your best.
Zane? What are you doing here?
Oh, don't sweat it. I saw everything. You did good here today, kid. Real good. Come to my office tomorrow. We'll talk about your next match.
Who's there?
Oh, how amusing. I was looking for my wayward project, and I find instead a famous fool. You must be the one who beat her.
I beat somebody. Or something. Screamed a lot. That who you mean?
She clearly isn't ready if she lost to you. But it's survival of the fittest. This city is a proving ground after all.
I just want to clean up New Meridian. The Skullgirl's out there somewhere, and I'm gonna find her.
You plan to fight the Skullgirl? I've decided that it's your turn. Let's test you out.
The big bad wolf is your hookup.
Who will be my ride home?
Can't catch cat. Ready for your shots?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pipe bomb, huh? Pipe. Yeah. Pipe bomb, huh? Pipe. Yeah. Pipe bomb, huh? Pipe bomb. Yeah. Pipe. Yeah. Pipe bomb, huh? Pipe bomb. Yeah. Pipe bomb, huh? Pipe bomb. Hammer. Yeah. Hammer. Yeah. No way. Yeah. Hands up. Howl back if you hear me.
I must have more strength than you bargained on.
I didn't expect this. You can actually wield that Gigan's arm like a weapon.
I picked up a few tricks since I beat him.
You beat a Gigan? Don't make me laugh. I lived that war, little man. You posed for the crowds, but you never once visited the battlefield. Alone, against a Gigan warrior at full strength, you'd never stand a chance. Then again, your ignorance may be staggering, but that has its uses too.
Who are you calling ignorant? You just got schooled by the wolf.
And it was a lesson about not wasting my time. Sadly, I can see that you haven't learned anything at all. I must be going, Beowulf. Good luck with your career.
Do you have any clue what's really going on around here?
You want something, kid?
Maybe you're dumber than I thought. Annie, Girl of the Stars, remember?
Whoa, crazy! Man, you look just like the Annie I used to work with. I can tell the difference, though. It's the hair.
Look, Beowulf, you're messing with things you don't understand. This isn't a show. It isn't a wrestling match. It's real, and you'll die. Stay away from the Skullgirl.
Hey! Wrestling is real!
If my hunch is right, whoever's behind your latest stunt is way worse than a crooked agent. You were already set up once. Don't be fooled again.
What are you talking about?
But Gigan, you're telling me you didn't notice?
Oh, no, not you two. Kids these days.
Beowulf, it's time to grow up. Open your eyes. Stop fooling yourself and stop fighting for somebody you can't trust.
And I can trust you. See you later, Annie. If that's even your name. You aren't kidding about the weirdos, Zane. Wish I could wrestle some of the guys from back in the day.
It's the Skullgirl's influence. It brings them out.
Out of the woodwork, right. You said that.
I thought you wanted to be New Meridian's #1. Times change, my friend. You've got to keep up. Forget the old days. You're complaining to me while your fans are howling for the wolf.
But the stuff I've been hearing...
Nonsense. Forget it. It's gonna tear you down. They know you're onto something. Think about your career. Your wolf pack is back. Who cares about the rest?
You know, you're right. The wolf is back.
Which is good, because I have another little problem. I mean, another opportunity lined up. I need you at the River King Casino PDQ. I set up a match with a freak called Big Ben. You can't miss him. Big as a house, with a trench coat draped over the mess.
There he is. Hey, you! You ready to go?
Are you talking to me?
Damn right I am! The wolf is about to howl!
What does that even mean?
It means it's time for you to prepare yourself for a legendary beatdown!
Why is a washed-up TV wrestler getting in my way? You hit hard times and now you're Medici muscle?
Hey! Who you calling washed up? But that reminds me, yo, camera girl, make sure you capture that sweet, sweet moment when I slam him right into the ground!
I'm just here for the catering.
To be the man, ow! I'm gonna beat Big Ben!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Stardust! No break! Punch up! Press left!
Give me a hit!
Give me a hit! Ow! One count!
Back on me.
120 or 20! I'm I'm the wildest there is, was, and ever will be. Wolfpack, this is for you! Did you get that? The part where I said, this is for you? Because they like it.
I knew it. While I was wasting time with you, they got to Avian.
What was that all about? Sweet shark's tooth necklace you got there. That new?
You done good, kid. You done good. I got your next match lined up. You can't believe who you're fighting. I mean,
so who is it?
That would ruin the surprise.
I'm sick of surprises. Who was that guy who just fought anyway? No camera crews in sight, and now this guy is accusing me of being a Medici thug?
Beowulf, Bonnie, baby cakes. Haven't you heard of hidden cameras? Look, you pay me to do the thinking here. You pay me to set up your fights, then you fight. Remember? That's how the whole agent thing works.
Maybe, but this whole thing is weird, Zane. Even for wrestling.
Weird sells, baby. When you see how pumped up the crowd is for your next match, well, it's gonna take you further than you've ever been.
You think so?
Yeah. Remember Grendel? Forget Grendel. This match is going to leave that fossil in the dust. We are talking huge. We are talking massive. We are talking a surprise the size of New Meridian itself.
I don't know. I ain't so sure you can pull it off.
Leave it in my hands. That's all I'm asking here, my little wolf. Leave everything in my hands.
Are you ready, Wolfpack? Are you ready to howl? I fought hard to make it back. And tonight, we've got a surprise for you! I've agreed to a mystery match for you! I'm doing it all for you out there in New Meridian!
Just like always. And they're eating him. How nice for you, Beowulf.
Who are you supposed to be?
I know. Like it was rigged. The Grendel was drugged. You're no hero. Think back to the day, Beowulf. Grendel's elderly mother, sobbing over her dead son, put up more of a fight than he did. Didn't she?
If you say so.
Strange, isn't it? That an elderly woman would be harder to best than a warrior in this world. The only way to rile people was to show that the Giggins could be beat. It was a setup. The one time the creatures were not violent. It came off perfectly. You know it's true. It's time to hang up your chair. Apologize to the crowd and leave the ring.
That ain't gonna happen. This is my house. Right or wrong, nobody leaves this ring without a fight. There's only room for one.
You know, further
No one must have the slightest clue we're here. Magnetic boots. Brilliant, son.
You are now in the capable hands of Her Majesty's Secret Service. Ow!
Till we meet again. Johnny English strikes again.
Now you know I'm the real deal. That's what I thought.
As if that proves a thing. You'll regret this soon enough. Regrets? I got plenty. They're between me and Grim. You can say a damn thing. Now get out of the ring. What that fraud said, it might be true. I think Grendel probably was drugged that day. I just found him. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. Even Grendel. Tonight, I promise you the biggest match of my career. And that was pathetic. So I'll make a new promise to you right now. I'm going to take on the Skullgirl. You hear me, New Meridian? I'm gonna take her down! That's right!
I saw your declaration in the ring. Quite bold.
Damn right! I've had enough of her. I'm ready to fight the Skullgirl.
You are a fool. But this, I never expected you would attempt it. You have slipped the leash. With those words, your fate is sealed.
What the hell has gotten into you, man?
And yet, you still bark. All I needed was for you to defeat the opponents I selected. Everything would have worked out. For both of us. But now you mean to bite the hand that feeds you. What use is a dog that turns on its master? It is time to put you down.
You're insane!
I'm afraid you are mistaken, Beowulf.
You're the one who is insane.
I beat some of these guys. And now they're down here? Who the heck are you?
Poor lost soul, don't you recognize me? These inferior beings dare get in our way, and not seal their fate. This is the road to You should have listened to me. Alas, I see now that you never would. It is the folly of men to be strong-headed fools.
It's too late for you!
You're done fooling me!